Hey guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are on episode 7 of season 5 of the Expanse. So the last episode with Marcos has pretty much laid down the law when Drummer and company were invited, not really an invite though, was it, to join him and his quest. However, Drummer doesn't want to have anything to do with it, which I can't blame her. But the problem is, and with the rest of her crew, they are all in the position now saying, look, if we don't follow him, if we don't join him, we're dead. Because we are now the enemy again, thanks to everything that he's done. And he doesn't really leave it a choice. You join, or you can leave unprotected from the chaos that I've caused. Thank you very much for that. Amos and Clarissa have been working their way through the woods trying to head, was it north? I can't remember which way they were. Anyway, whichever way they were headed, came across this guy in this cabin. One thing led to another. He was going to kill Amos, even though he had him stripped down first to prove he wasn't carrying a weapon, but she took care of it. But Amos is now fearing that thing we know he has, which is a lack of remorse, is starting to grow again. He wants to get back to his crew. I can't say as I blame him. Right, let's carry on. This is episode 7.
I came to ask you a favor.
Anything.
That ship Naomi gave you is a junker. It does nothing to help the fleet. There may be a way to make better use of it.
If you've come for an apology, you're wasting your time.
Is he actually going to get rid of her here?
I was actually impressed you had the nerve to try and kill me.
I wanted to know why you finally made your way back to Philip after all these years.
I needed him to know that I love him. And that I would do anything for him. He doesn't deserve to die for your dreams.
You have no idea who he is. I was there for all the moments his mother should have been there for.
And I felt guilty every day since.
Busy trade route. Smart move. But if they're sticking to the flight plan, the Tycho Ops will see them. It's just a matter of time.
If they rendezvous with anyone before we do and hand off the sample, we'll never get it back.
If we find the ship,
When we find it.
what are we gonna do with the protomolecule?
Destroy it.
Destroy it.
Huh.
Hey, Hoss. So, Bobby and me are burning the Tycho right now. Yeah, it's a long story. We got a lot to talk about and sort out. Hope you and the Rossi are still in one piece when we get there.
He's supposed to be on Mars.
Well, he isn't.
What the hell's he doing out here?
How'd you get out of the brig?
Your father let me out.
He did. You saved a lot of better lives.
It was not just me alone.
No,
It was all of us together.
that was the whole point.
Despite what your father may have told you. Your father and me met when we were very young. He made me feel like the center of the universe.
They always do.
With his attention, I wrote the code for the Augustine Camaro.
I know. It was a great victory.
Not for me. When I found out I was pregnant, I used to dream of all the things he would do and become. My life was his. My dreams were his. Everything I thought and did was to please him.
I'm my own man. He doesn't
you?
control me.
I searched everywhere on Palace, hoping to find you and take you away. Finally, I had to accept I couldn't save you. And that my life was nothing without you.
Are still pulling back to guard the inner planets, but are detaching task groups along the way to search and destroy any Inaros forces using the ship profiles you sent.
Marco and Arrow stole Fred's protomolecule sample, and we're trying to find the ship it's on and destroy it. There's more bad news, but we'll talk about that later.
Look, without going into the details, because quite frankly, you wouldn't believe them.
Me and Bobby, we found out that Mars is selling warships to Marco and Arrows. We got profiles, drive signatures, and course projections, which we sent to Avasarala.
Gimme.
There is no way that we can engage 9 Martian warships.
No.
We don't have enough firepower.
Holden,
Not even
I know
close.
that you want to help Naomi, but getting back the protomolecule is more important. It has to be.
Alex, I need your help. Marco kidnapped Naomi. The Chetsamoka is her ship, and it's with the rest of his fleet. I need you to keep eyes on them.
I'll plot a new course.
Looks like you're staying out here, guys.
I didn't say anything, but I couldn't shake the look on your face. So I went to find you, and I saw you walk into an airlock.
Oh, you saw that?
I didn't think there was anything that could break you.
He did.
But then you walked back out. I went to find you the next day, but you were gone. I would have helped you.
You did everything you could.
I knew where he was all along. The reason you never found Philip was because I helped Marco hide him from you.
I thought you loved me.
I loved all of us. We were family. I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought one day you would come back to Marco.
Martian guns and tech on the black market, that's not shocking.
It's all a bit that I'm not piecing together for me.
Entire gunships?
Yeah.
Those don't just disappear. That would require months of planning, logistics, high-level military access. He's offering something else as payment.
Or that.
Something very valuable.
The protomolecule.
I think that's one part of it, and I think the other is Cortazar.
The Inners would never have recognized the OPA without it.
But Fred didn't destroy it after the armistice.
He said the OPA needed it until they could build a navy to defend themselves.
Yeah, well now Inaros is the one with the Navy and the protomolecule.
It's them, and they're burning like hell.
We got them. Intercept course.
Let's go, Tom.
Here comes the juice.
It's a while since we heard that.
Knows what to do.
She doesn't need to be here.
Nope.
She never needed to be here. She's not going to go now.
She's not going to try anything again.
That's right. Because she knows if she does, she's not going to be shown mercy again.
Why do you keep trying to hurt her?
Help me raise him into the man he is now. And now, when Naomi is trying to steal my son from me, from us, all you can feel is guilt. If that troubles you, then you are free to go.
Bombs away. Jesus.
I'll take out as many as I can with the blast.
Billy took out 2.
Jesus Christ. They were expecting that.
Oh my god, that looks freaking awesome. Look at that.
God damn, we got them all.
That was some piece of flying and
Charging up the railgun. There's a couple
firing.
holes in their drive phone. We should send drones in first. Could have the airlock rig to blow as soon as it's breached. You're right, ready drones 1 and 2. The reactor's still online.
Zamia, power down your reactor immediately. This is your
I've
last
got
chance
a
or we
bad
will
feeling
fire.
about this. Yeah.
Belters should know that it was Philip Inaros who was responsible for the destruction of the Rocinante at Tycho Station. Or that it was Philip who took the life of Naomi Nagata after she attempted to take mine. You played a part in our victory. And the people who matter know that. Since you stopped us from blowing up the Rocinante while it was on Tycho, we've decided to use your ship to lure the Rocinante and destroy it.
Fucking monster.
This wasn't just my doing. Philip inspired it. It's already done.
You don't speak for him.
He does.
You have no idea who I am. But I know who you are now. A pathetic, utter-loving wetwalla. Against my real family. You are everything I am not.
Philip, don't do this, please. Get off me! You, I fucking hate you. Get off! I hate you!
Set ship to remote pilot. Detach Chetsamoka.
You need to warn them.
Loki, Naomi Nagata.
Oh. Oh, she's looking at fucking airlock again.
I know that look on your face.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
I was right.
Naomi. Please.
What? Okay, that was episode 7, and I'm not quite exactly sure what just happened at the end there. I mean, I saw what happened, but I'm taking that as she's dead. But what did she inject herself with? And why didn't she freeze in space and within a few seconds? And then she's got in the airlock of the ship she arrived on, because I can't remember the name of it. And then it ends. I don't know. That's really frustrating. But why did you have to end it there? I thought that was it. She's had enough. Nothing else she can do. She just wasn't to be around to witness what is about to come and what he's just informed they're gonna do. Right, okay, I'm gonna hold off on the Naomi situation till the next episode, or until you guys tell me in the comments what just happened there. But then again, no, don't. Stop that. No, don't tell me. Because if you tell me, it means you've watched the next episode, so you know what's happening, and I'd rather just find out for myself. So forget I said that. Right. That was a deconstruction of how a mother is trying to get through to her son that her father is a bad news, a bad man, a manipulator, an expert liar, and everything he does to anything and everyone around him isn't able to put him higher up on that pedestal and to put him in ultimate control as to where he is almost at, and he can't see it. I don't really blame Philip. He's never known anything different. I thought more and more she was starting to get through to him. I think in a way she was. But he can't do anything about it. He's in a situation that he can't do anything about it. He can't walk away from it. They're on a spaceship. It's not like it's just he's at home with his father and he decides maybe she's right and he just leaves and goes his own way. That's not what's happening here. But at the same time, I may be misreading it, but I don't think they'd have the actor that plays Eros portray it this way if I'm not accurate with this. The reason he is so much of a bastard with her is because she broke his heart. Nothing gets to this guy. Nothing gets close enough. I think she did way back when they were together and before he became who he is now. I think it helped mould and turn him into who he is now. And have nothing but regret and anger and rage and hatred. But a couple of times it focused in on him And you can see he's saying one thing and his eyes are saying something else. His facial expression is saying, I don't want to do this, but I have to do this. And I know this is what I should be doing now because I am in the position I have put myself in thanks to everyone else around me, and I have to be strong. But I do think she broke his heart. Likewise, I think he did the same to her with him and Philip and with her son. The fact that she lost her son and him, and that it was him that created it. So we got quite a lot in that episode from, even with her whole friend there, the fact that he hid him from her all this time and he's trying to make up for it as well. It was quite an involved emotional episode between the trio of them. Now, this ship, regardless of what's happened to Naomi, because we'll wait on that, isn't it Alex and Bobby who are going to go looking for this to be lured in as a trap first before the Rossi, because Holden's just asked them to keep an eye out for it? And we don't know exactly the positioning of where the two of them are, but the Rossi's going to be walking into another giant trap if they're not careful. That space scene was fabulous. How the hell they took all of them out in one go, I don't know. I was about to go, Jesus, we need Alex here for his fantastical piece of flying that he normally does. But they managed to take care of it. Now, what was prominent as well was the question was asked, what I've been asking. Where did Anaris get all the money from for these Martian warships? He couldn't even afford to pay for one of them. So it's something else. It has to be. And it is part of the polar molecule. It could be Cortazar as well, but there's something else. I don't know. I think there's something we don't know. There's something else. It just doesn't seem enough for it to be that far up the military chain of the MCRN for him to enable to have accomplished this. So I think her asking that question, it is the right thing to do. So I'm going to have to wait until the next episode now to find out what just happened. I mean, she floated through space long enough there to be dead. I don't know what was contained in the injection. I don't know what. I saw all her eyes go. I'll have to wait. It's annoying. Right, this will be available on Patreon as always, the full-length extended version. If you want to go watch that over there, guys, the link will be in the description as always. And if you enjoyed the video, by all means, give it a thumbs up. I will see you for episode 8 in the next few days. It's not even released on Amazon yet, as I am filming this. So I will see you for that one very soon. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I apologise that I'm not quite understood what's happened with Naomi at the end there, but I think I may not be alone in my confusion. I think a lot of you at that point would have probably instantly put the next episode on if it was available to you. If you watched this episode as it came out, you would have had to wait a week, as I'm going to have to, which is really frustrating. Right, see you for the next one. Take care.